Make him, yeah.
Hi, folks. I'm
It's
sorry
going
we're
on
late.
outside.
Sorry we're late.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
And we started talking to, we were a little bit late in general, and then everyone we were like, hey, let's talk about different festivals and stuff. We started talking about festivals, and then I didn't realize it was 6:20, so hi, everyone.
It's okay. I can get home to 6:10 tonight from work, so I'm been behind all day.
That's okay. We're not that late. We're fine. We're about like 5 minutes late.
Anyways, how's everybody doing?
Meh.
Good-ish.
Out twice.
Very tired, very allergy.
Me too.
Class is not
I'm
fun.
doing great.
No.
Weird for me.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
So, so we're back with Triumph of the Tusk. I guess to just start off, who remembers what happened last session? It was a short session last time, but who remembers what happened?
Tooth fairies that we kind of predicted that were tooth fairies before they were actually tooth fairies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Oh,
And
yeah,
I-
you stepped
Oh,
out.
you did. You had to step out like mid-session, but I guess before then, do you guys remember what happened?
I smacked the box because I failed it at first, and then we had to do it really fast, and we somehow managed to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Open the
Yeah.
box.
Yeah, you guys you guys did attempt the box again. Didn't work the first time, but then Boone smacked it and started it again, and then you guys were able to open it this time. And we were able to get
Oh yeah, Cram did get
Listen.
fried again, so.
yeah
As is my standard now.
but let me see, it was
A dragon turtle scale and a parchment.
yes, it's in there. And then Ardax actually came over because that was actually like his box, it was his kind of challenge. So then when somebody actually opened it for the first time, he came over and and you examined it and he congratulated you guys for opening it. So yes, you guys were the first to open it. So yeah, he allowed you to keep the prizes that were inside, and you guys also got a reputation point for that. But then afterwards, you guys went, I think a number of you kind of went and did your own thing, kind of rested a little bit. But then some of you went to actually have food, and during that, you guys noticed people were kind of digging around trying to see if there was any kind of other things that was going on, any kind of rumors or anything, and you guys kind of noticed that one of the orcs was kind of favoring, kind of eating weird. And then I believe Cram noticed that basically he was missing like normally for orcs they were missing some tusks, and you guys talked and kind of brought that up, and you found out that a number of tusks, a lot of their teeth were just going missing the past recently. Some teeth were going missing, and you guys did some investigation, and you guys then were able to, you guys went to kind of it was a little bit further on the edges of the camp, and there was some kind of higher pitched voices that were coming from a large crate that was near the edge of the camp. And when you guys started to approach it, a big swarm of tooth fairies basically came out, and that's kind of where we left off.
Okay.
Yeah, Cram kind of predicted it.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
also almost dead.
He started rumors. He started
Yeah,
rumors
he totally did.
That's right. That's right.
that someone was
From the
stealing
dump.
teeth from fairies. Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah. You started a rumor that ended up being the truth.
Exactly. That was amazing.
Kind of defeats the fun of the rumor, doesn't it?
No, it's
It does.
fucking. It's funny.
That's what
Yeah.
happens when your mama tell you not to lie.
What?
Then the lie comes the truth.
The truth will set you free.
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 But yeah. Anyways,
The DM deserves a point at this point.
Yeah.
Yes.
DM gets a hero point.
Hero
Yep.
point for the DM.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yes.
That is going to end up in disaster.
It's amazing. We have Obscura does it like where chat will like accept like click points to give it out to whoever, and one of them is like DM point.
You should make that a redeem.
I should. It's gonna be expensive
Oh.
though.
Yeah, give someone, give a person at random, including DM.
Mhm.
inspiration. Oh, that would
Okay.
be nice.
It
Well,
costs
anyway.
10,000 biddies.
anyways, we kind of went into it like right away. But who's the one who said tooth fairies first?
Me.
Like
In
what-
game
what-
or out of
No, what?
talking back?
Well,
I think it was Kit.
Is it tooth fairies?
No, it was me.
No, who was it?
It was me.
It was
Shog?
Shog.
It's
Okay.
Shog.
So then, Shog, you'll get an extra hero point for this session.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Let's jump over.
Oh, I still
wait,
have
why
mine
am
on
I
there.
not on-
Yeah, make
I
sure
don't
that
have my
you
max XP.
make sure you guys clear the hero points if you had them from extra from last week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody should at least have one, and then Shog will have two.
Cool.
But yeah, it's a little bit more kind of theater than mine, but you guys are pretty much like really like at the edge of camp, so there's not really anybody else like around. But yeah, as you all approached, this big swarm of fairies came out of the crate, and there's also one that's kind of a little bit behind them. Let me see. Let's show these here. Yeah, that's the swarm.
They're bald.
Yeah.
They're like flying naked mole rats.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, they're the color of balls.
They are the color of balls.
Some balls. Not all balls.
Not all balls, yeah.
Hashtag not
And
all
then-
balls.
And then there's this one that, you know, the only thing that you can really tell is difference. He's wielding like a different kind of weapon, like a larger weapon, and it looks like it's an orc. It's made of like an orc tusk.
Oh, that jerk.
He took
He
his
stole the tooth.
made it to him. And why that pose? What is up with that pose? That's awful.
Yeah.
But I think we're just gonna jump right in. I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
Whee.
I remember when we did this before that I had said that I was taking cover.
I believe we had a couple of people going stealth. Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to make
yeah.
sure that I remembered that right.
Yeah, so if
okay.
you're hiding or trying to be stealthy about it, I will allow you to roll stealth in your initiative instead. So
Okay.
instead of perception.
Roll the one on initiative. It's gonna be one of those nights.
Oh no.
I'm gonna hero point. Like straight up, like initiative is what I need to do.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. You can do that if you want.
There we go. That's better.
Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah. All right.
I think you tied with me on initiative.
Yeah.
Holy.
But then I think is it just whoever has the highest base then goes first? I forget how that works.
Yes, whoever has the biggest modifier to initiative, which I think is
Yes.
my 13.
Yeah, that would be you.
Anyways, with that, Ulna is first. What would you like to do? Believe. Let me see. What are you? I think
She's like
that-
right next to her, yeah.
I believe Boone and Cram would be stealth, I think.
I for sure am stealth.
You guys are looking not so great.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah.
I'm going to strike it.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
I missed.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a miss. So you're striking with your bone club. That would be a miss. You do. Let me see. Yeah, you're right next to it. So yeah. So you do have 2 actions left. So Yeah,
I'm gonna
what was it?
command it.
you're gonna command.
Uh-huh.
Is it a spell or?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. Let me double check something here. Okay. I guess let me I guess just bring this up then. You see on your command, it does target 1 creature. But this is a swarm of fairies. This is a swarm of them right here. That you're
Oh.
if you're targeting them like next to it,
Then I'm gonna do that one then.
you're gonna try to target the one by itself. Okay.
Me.
That should be fine. So let me see how does this work. Let me see.
say
Is
DC will.
yeah, this is a will save. Oh, it
Oh,
health. Okay. Okay. So let's see. So basically, yeah. Target might use all its actions on its next turn to obey your command. So what is you use your command? Like, how does this look, and what do you tell it to do?
She looks at it,
Um,
snarls her teeth back, and says, "Twerk."
okay.
What?
Um,
There's a list that you have to choose, dear.
let me see. Hold on. Let me see.
I mean,
Command.
I mean, if dance is a command, I mean,
Yeah, it's a dance.
release what it's holy and twerk sounds like would be appropriate.
Well, that's what it's holding.
yeah, let me see. So so you're okay. Well, you said twerk. So, and that's the command. So we'll just have to wait till its turn to see what happens. But that would be all your actions. So then
happy
that
with
would be
that.
your turn. All right, Cram. It's your turn.
All right. Man, the question is like, do we want to target? I guess the leader there, or the big one, is incapacitated. I am concealed. I'm gonna take a shot with my bow. So standard short bow shot here at the swarm.
Are you serious?
Damn.
Ooh.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh,
Still these crits so far early. Well, better early than later, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the hero point on that, but it should have been off guard to me, shouldn't it? Or is that off?
Let
I
me
have the
see.
concealed condition.
Yeah, that was off guard.
Yeah,
That was off
Uh-huh.
guard.
Ooh.
it was
Yeah,
off guard.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you rolled a natural 1 on that. That's why.
Oh, I guess, yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna use the hero point and redo that.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
There we go.
Okay. Well.
Oh.
There you go.
All right. Okay. Which one were you targeting?
The swarm, for sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna not try to disrupt that command or whatever.
Okay. So then, okay, roll damage. Well, I mean, yeah, hit critical. So yeah, hit critical damage.
Full base damage 1d6 plus sneak attack plus deadly. Oh,
All right.
Oh.
could be an error on my side, but it looks like it went through.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, so then let me see here.
Gave me a Boolean error. Oh no.
Okay.
Half damage because of swarm.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah. Mhm.
That's one action.
Yep. You are no longer concealed.
Yeah. And I'm not built for ranged either. So I think I gotta get in there and just try not to die. Okay. I think I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna move. And I'm gonna stay not too close to the others because I don't want to die. Cool. That's my turn. How do I intern? There it is, intern.
Cool. All right. Sabal, you're up next.
Okay, first action, I'm going to mount up,
Okay.
and then let's see. We're dealing with a swarm. I'm not happy with how you're looking. I have 2 actions left and 1 action for mount. So Midnight is going to come forward to stand next to Cram. I am going to use Battle Medicine.
Oh god.
Which I will.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yep. So I'll use my assurance to do a success. So I'm going to heal
Okay.
2d8.
Oh, it's magical.
All right.
I appreciate this. I have applied to
Awesome.
Nice.
Sequencer, Boolean error. Interesting. I will note that.
Okay.
And then, so that's 2 actions. My 1 action for my mount. I am going to use my last action. I'm going to use the last action to announce a pincer attack. So if people want to do a free step, they can. Like, if you Kit, if you're uncomfortable and right next to him, you can take a free step back without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
And then if anybody is still standing next to it by the end of that, after that, everyone has it off guard.
So that would be
So-
that'd be Cram and Ribbon.
No,
So
the
you
entire
directly
squad has
opposite?
it off guard.
Oh, oh, if anybody is in that entire squad.
Yes.
Okay. So then it would just be off guard. Okay.
Yeah, I will.
By
I'll just
its
follow
next
them
action. Okay.
until
Question
the
about
end
that,
of
though.
my next turn.
Ah, I see. All right.
Yes.
I do have a question about that. So for the general, I forget what the term is. It might just be pincer, but where you've got enemies on both sides, do you need to be directly opposite? So like, would I need to be essentially here
Yeah.
to give Riven long-term off guard?
Yep.
Yes,
Essentially,
but I
yes.
wouldn't. You probably wouldn't have to worry too much about it. I can consistently hand it out to everyone. So
Okay. I'll
Yeah,
take
and
the
then as
step,
long as
though,
they're
see
off
if I can
guard,
set somebody else up.
Yeah, as long as they're off guard, you'll get you'll get the sneak attack and stuff. So yeah.
Cool. And that will be my turn then.
All right then.
Oh,
What happened?
I don't know. I hit end turn. I don't know if there's an error, Boolean error going on or something.
Yeah, the encounter is gone. What?
Oh.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah.
Here,
Guess
I'm gonna
me-
open up. I'll open up
Yeah.
the stream, look at the turn counter, and get everyone's up. I know next was Boo.
Yes.
Yeah, it was boom. So everybody roll, and then we'll fix it. We'll fix the turn
Okay.
order.
I can get everyone in, and yeah. How about folks?
Oh, there's a 20.
Yep.
I'm glad I used it on
It's
this.
evolving.
Yeah, that was weird. Okay.
Yeah, that's probably my mistake.
It's not even
Um,
showing me for some reason.
I got you.
Okay.
And
Leave the cat alone.
all right, and now I will fix this.
Sorry,
And
guys.
it is big dude, and then just like that, we're done. We're good.
Yep. It should be good.
Okay, cool.
And then,
Then
let
let's
me-
We gotta scroll
fast
through it.
forward.
and then there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey,
All
yeah.
good. Yeah, Boone. What do you want to do?
This is my hunt prey.
Okay.
So the big swarmy.
Okay, the swarm.
And then I'm going to use Hunter's Aim for my next two actions.
Okay.
So Hunter's Aim, I'll just post it. So, yeah. So I wonder if it gets rid of the concealed condition in any lesser cover. Is there any way this would do full damage? Because of it being a swarm and me doing special things?
It's just based off its resistances. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Depends
Fair
what
enough.
you do. So yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do a strike with a regular arrow. And make sure that my hunter's aim is on. And here we go. Are you fucking serious?
Damn.
Damn.
Nice, man. That's today.
All that build up and I rolled a 1.
It's because we gave the DM advantage, hero point.
That's it. That's it right
You
there.
got jinx.
This is all your fault.
Oh, good. I'm gonna hero point that.
Okay, go ahead. Roll again.
Okay, here goes. Boop, boop, boo. Where is it at? That's right. Okay,
Hey,
All right, there you go. That's it.
better.
All right,
Yeah.
roll damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Sequencer effect at location. I had some kind of weird
Don't worry about it.
error.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Cool. But yeah, basically when you shoot on that one, like you shoot and it goes straight through the swarm, but it doesn't seem to like really affect it that much.
Oh man, I didn't hit anything.
almost hit me. Look out.
Sorry, Crown.
But that's 2 actions.
No, that's 3.
Those 3, because you hunted prey, and then you aimed, right?
Yeah, 100
Or
aimed and 100
aim.
prey.
Okay. But that would be all your actions then. Okay.
Yeah, I'm done. So, should I hit intern or should I let you do it?
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Okay.
Let me see here.
And like, sorry, I just sent you something. I had a question.
here. Yeah, I'm trying to see something. Okay, I'm gonna do then this. Okay, so what is the singular fairy with the tusk blade is going to do is going to fly forward, and it's going to go towards Boone, since they were the last one to attack. Fly over here. And it is going to try to strike at you with the tusk blade that it has. So let's see here.
What about the command?
Yeah, that was a crit fail.
That's my bad. I forgot about that. That's my bad. I forgot. It was his turn.
It's okay.
No, that's my
I
bad.
was just like, wow, this is all good setup for it.
Yeah, so then it gets to then it gets its turn, and basically, yeah, it gets, gets to its turn, and it kind of its eyes kind of like glazes over slightly. It drops the blade that it has, so the tusk blade, it drops it. And then it puts its hands on its hips in the air, and it starts twerking in the air, like as his wings flap, and he just starts twerking in the air. But yeah, I guess that's right. That would be all its action. So yeah, it's actually, so it does not have the tusk blade anymore. And yeah, so actually then it would be Ribbon's turn. I'm sorry, that was my bad. I forgot about that. All this other stuff going on.
It's all good.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to do some fun shit. We're gonna sure strike.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go into spell strike.
Let me see. Let me get Sure Strike on there.
Yay, it's Magus times.
Whee!
Yeah, what are we gonna do next then?
Spell strike.
Okay. All right. Who are you targeting?
The massive assholes.
Okay, the swarm. Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to remember this.
The easiest way to do it is probably find out which cantrip you want to use, and then just do an attack on the guy, and then if it succeeds, then also the cantrip happens automatically.
Okay. Let's see. I think don't want to use slashing. Just looking at something. Give me 1 second.
It's fine.
Where'd it go? Okay. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna use live wire. From that, I would attack and what?
So you use a weapon attack.
Oh, weapon. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong one.
And then and then if it succeeds, you do the spell strike damage.
Oh,
you don't have
okay,
to roll it
okay,
again.
okay.
Yeah.
It's I've been a while that I've done this before. This is the first time actually doing this.
No worries, no worries.
Wait, so I let you roll twice, take the higher?
Sure strike does.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And then,
Okay, yep, that was a hit. So that means both of them would succeed. So you can roll damage for your greatsword, and then also then roll damage for your spell.
Okay.
This, excuse me. This all gets all gets combined into one attack for like weaknesses and resistance.
Yes.
Okay.
Do I just roll the damage or I roll the attack off of live wire?
Just the damage.
Yeah, just damage. It's gonna go off, but okay. And then I think that means okay.
9 and 12.
Yeah, but then everything.
So
you want me to merge it?
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see. How's that? There we go. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that arrow
It's-
button at the very right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I hit the damage.
Yep.
I can do that. Let me tell you.
I already did it.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So then, yeah. How does this look then? As you're swinging your sword, and yeah,
Nice.
how does this work? How does this
Okay.
work?
So Riven is not having any of this, and they hoist their claymore and just bring it down. And as they do, like threads of what was it, copper, start to electrify and just rip through this thing.
Right, and you swing your sword, and it's like charged with your live wire spell. It just rips through and just basically decimates like that the rest of that swarm, and it goes through that, and the leader is just like his jaw kind of like dropped, but he's still twerking. It's still twerking, but he's looking over there. He's just oh fuck. Okay.
That's me.
It would be
I'm
their
done.
turn. Yeah. But they're dead, but then it'd be their turn. But as it gets to the next round, you're finding these like a lot of the high pitched like voices and stuff, are gone from that area, from that, the swarm that you just killed. But you start to hear some more that are coming from the east. And let's see.
God damn it.
Oh, good.
And as you come out, you hear like one of them's kind of like out, like kind of like a little bit, like you can pick it out more than the others. Like, you cuspids, what's going on over here? Like are you? we got more teeth than you, but now you seem like you're having a bit of trouble. It's too bad, but we're not gonna let you have all the fun. And yeah. So
Good.
yeah, you basically see another swarm. They're a slightly kind of off color, like off pink compared to the ones that you've been fighting. But it's basically another swarm and another singular fairy that also has a dagger, that was made out of a tusk.
Great, there's more of them.
But they came in, they rolled, but it is Uno's turn now.
Where are they at?
There's some more that came into the east, from east of Sabal, but then there's also the one that's twerking that's down to your south.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do some damage to him. I'm gonna cast Void Warp.
Okay. That's to the one that's twerking?
Yeah, because it's gonna end very, very soon.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they already used all its actions, so the command is done. So when it gets to its turn, it will be finished. But let me see, it is a Fortitude. Okay, it is a normal failure, so it does take it takes full damage, and also, but it's not a critical failure. So it'll roll your damage.
How about an 8?
Okay. All right. What does this look like as you are targeting this twerking fairy?
So you can just see, like, he's been twerking for so long, his body's not used to this kind of movement, so you just see him, like, sweating, like, kind of like, make it stop already. And then you just see, like, this pulsing energy coming from Olna, like a violet color, and she just, like, says under her breath, pain, and it, like, slithers through the air and just, like, hits it.
Yeah, and it hits him, and he's still twerking, but he's like twitching at the same time, and it's just like
He's twerk itching.
yeah. But you do have one more action.
I'm gonna use my movement.
Move 5 spaces.
2, 3. Yeah, I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay. All right, Cram, it's your turn.
Keep hiding.
I don't know if that's an option anymore. Okay, I think I'm just gonna try to kill it. So I'm gonna take a move action to get up next to this guy,
Okay.
and I'm gonna give him a good stab and hope it works out.
Okay, let me see something real quick.
Just hold your knife in front of him and make him twerk on it.
That's horrible.
Dear Lord. Hi, Asian wing sauce. Good timing.
Okay. I mean, it can't really do anything because it is still twerking. So I'm going to make the call that, you know, basically it can't really kind of defend itself or anything. I'm going to make the call that it is still off guard. It is off guard.
Do you want me to make a shift to like a +2 circumstance?
I should be able to add off guard to it. Here it is.
Okay.
And let me see. That should have been on there from before. I didn't take that into account. But that was what it was. It was a fortitude save anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. But yeah, it is off guard. So yeah, you can go ahead and attack.
And I'll stab him. Don't stab him.
No.
It is. So it's still twerking, but he's still small and kind of floating in the air, twerking. So you just barely like miss. You do have one more action though, because you moved and attacked. So you do have one more action.
Stab him again.
There we go. That one hit. So
there you go.
Yeah. Roll damage.
With backstabber. Or sneak attack.
Yeah, it does have the sneak attack in there because he's off guard. So yeah.
And when it does not go down, I am concerned.
Yeah, on that last one, you swing at it and then like you miss it, but then you do like another stab at it, and you're able to like basically like clip through parts of its wing and its like side, and it's like. And he's like, this high pitched like scream comes out, but he's still twerking, but he's like, it's and he's like shaking his ass.
Can you freaking imagine?
Yeah, that'll be your turn. So, it's Subal. It's your turn.
Can't hear you.
People are looking pretty okay on healing right now, so let's form up. So 4 people in the squad can move up their speed as a reaction.
Okay.
I don't need to move. I'm good.
Okay. So that'd be the
happy
rest of
with
us.
that.
So okay.
Yep, I'm going after it.
And since you're flanking, that should automatically calculate flanking, right?
As long as we're targeting it, yes.
Okay, cool.
Then I will. I'll go ahead and attempt striking at this thing.
Okay.
Oh,
that is a miss.
Okay.
I will say Skewer Maul is a brilliant weapon name.
I love the Skewer Maul. It is fantastic. We'll go ahead and swing a second time. Give it a shot.
Okay. Hey, that one's a hit. So roll damage.
Don't think it's gonna do anything. Oh, it did. Okay.
Yeah, that one did. Yeah, let me see. What type of damage is that? That is.
Oh, this. It takes
I
more...
see.
Yeah, so instead of the pick end of the mace, it's the hammer side of the mace that he's using and swinging at these things.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, you do swing. It doesn't get the full force, but since you are, it is just a big kind of like, you're almost like swatting at it. Like basically, it's almost acting like kind of almost like a fly swatter kind of thing. So it's still hurting them a bit, but yeah, it's not, but not as much as it like you think it would normally do. But it's more effective than like basically like a more precision type of attack, basically.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah.
I just pictured like him hitting one like right in the skull, like a baseball bat, and it just going like, eat.
Oh sure, like a few of them are just going like, a few of them get connected by it and they go flying off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll use my last action to dismount.
Okay. Because that's right. Yeah, you have action for midnight. Yes.
Yes. I gotta remember how to turn off this now. In. Okay, there we go. I'll hop down here to make sure that Cram gets bonus, and that'll be my turn. I'm not gonna touch anything, so I don't kill it again.
All right, Boone, you're up again.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot this twerking guy.
Okay. Yeah, he's still twerking. It's almost done, but he's still twerking. So go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna change my thing to my hunter's aim to this.
Okay, so
it is my hunted prey.
Yeah, hunted prey, and then aim. So that's 2 actions. So then last one is to strike.
Yep.
Okay.
It burns.
Yeah, you are no longer concealed. Change that real quick.
Okay. Just let me know when I can roll.
You should be good.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Yeah, baby.
All right. Roll a critical damage.
Ooh, let me look real quick on something on her. Core, you need to be actually using the hunter's aim action instead of just declaring it, because you're supposed to get +2 to every attack.
It looks like
I have a thing that I check mark.
Yeah, they're all checked.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm seeing it. Yeah, it's on there.
Oh, cool. Never mind then.
It's all good. But yeah.
It's still alive.
Yeah, it is like. Describe to me what happens. Like, describe to me like this shot that you're taking though.
So after she misses the last time, she's just like, ah! And she just watches as the swarm gets destroyed or whatever, and then she's like, all right, then you. And so she knocks back an arrow, aims carefully, and then shoots it right in the back, like right in the middle of the back while it's twerking. And so it's just twerking now with an arrow in its back.
Yeah, and as it strikes, like it strikes basically right, like basically in its well, it's like right in his spine, and it lets out this like kind of really high pitched, blood curdling shriek, but it's like it is just hanging on for dear life at this point. It is fluttering, but it is just like it is hanging on. It is barely there. But let me see. It would be its turn. So it is no longer twerking, and in its extreme pain. Let me see here. But it's just also it kind of flutters down and reaches and picks up the Tusk blade that it drops. Like, this was really good. I gotta keep this one. It was so nice. It picks it up, and then it looks over to you, Boone, and like it does its weird, like kind of high pitched snarl, and it's still like kind of like in its like last throes before it's like gonna be dying. He's gonna fly over to you, and he's gonna take one kind of like last ditch effort swing at you with the tusk blade.
Okay.
So it does hit.
Ow.
So yeah, it flies towards you, but it's like, since it's so injured, it's really weaving back and forth, and it kind of throws you off, and it just runs and just basically just like flies and dives at you and stabs you like in the shoulder.
Ah!
But that would be that turn. But now it is this swarm's turn. Okay, so then what it's going to do is it is going to fly here. And let me see. And let me see. What's it say? Do they can't. Okay. Then, okay, so it flies over there, and it is going to. First, they're going to basically kind of swarm the bigger target. They're going to swarm, and they're going to be focusing on Midnight first, and they are going to flying around Midnight and start pinching Midnight. I need Midnight to make a basic reflex save. So that is a normal failure. So they are going to take.
Oh no!
11 damage as this swarm kind of goes around Midnight and just going around pinching everywhere on Midnight, ears, nose, everything, just causing basically death by 1,000 cuts, but with pinches. Basically.
Oh no! Puppy, no!
But then they're going to then do the same to Subal. Let me see, but this would be with. Okay, it is a reflex save, so there's no map on it. So it is a reflex save. So yeah, Subal, I need you to do a basic reflex. Okay, that is another fail. Subal, you take 7 damage.
All right.
Yeah, basically, after they finish with Midnight, they fly over to you and focus on you, and they start pinching you everywhere, your face, nose, arms, and it's just it's all it's not, each individual one doesn't hurt a lot, but it's just so much that it starts to just really hurt just because it's just so many at once.
Gotcha.
But that is their turn. Ribbon.
Okay, since my flying fucking things went over there, she turns instead to the Tooth Fairy leader.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Thunderous Strike.
You might want to Force Fang instead, because you might
Force
hit.
Fang. Oh,
Cram.
true. I guess I'll Force Fang. Sorry, Cram.
He's already not feeling good.
That is true. That is true.
Okay. Let me see. Does both Cram and Ribbon have to be targeting it for the flanking?
Yes.
Okay. So make sure you're just both targeting it just to take that into account.
But yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Let me see. Did you recharge your spell strike, or are you not using spell strike with this?
This gives me a spell strike.
Oh, okay. Force Fang gives you spell. Okay, right. Oh, so is it an automatic hit then?
Yeah, it's basically the spell. It's basically Magus's magic missile.
Ah, I see. Okay.
And then I'm going to use into spell strike.
Okay.
Which I just need to attack it. So people can see that. This would be at map, yeah.
I'm checking that actually.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah,
Hold on, wait.
if Force Fang does count, because I'm looking. Because it does say attack in the description, but
Then yeah, if it says attack in the description, then
yeah, it's not tagged. It doesn't have an attack tag, but it does.
So
say
it does
turn your attack into pure force.
Yeah, so it would be met with map. Yeah.
I'm gonna use one of my hero points.
Okay. Would that? Okay, go ahead. Just re-roll it. It's fine.
Oh fuck.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's even worse. Fuck it, burn the last one.
Right? Yeah, I'll allow it.
It didn't roll the other one. Do I need to roll again?
Yeah, roll
You
one.
shouldn't have.
Or
I don't think
what?
you should have had the anyway, because sure strike is for one attack. You don't get it for mini attacks.
Huh? Okay.
Because it was sure strike that was doing with advantage, and you shouldn't have had it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, if that was the case, I wouldn't have rolled the damn it, or used my
Okay.
points.
Well. Okay. Oh yeah. You need sure strike. Yeah, because you only have special. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
that's yeah.
So
Um,
that's fine. We'll rewind that, and then yeah, it would. So basically, it would be back. First roll. Let me see. Can I see? How do I see the rolls? Well, the first one would have missed, and then you have your hero
Yeah.
points. So. But then, would you have used it then? Would you have used like one at least then?
I would have used one.
Okay, and then it would have missed again. So I don't know if you would have. Well,
No, it's fine. It's just frustrating that
Okay.
was happening.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Well, yeah, it was kind of yeah. Okay. So you miss. You have. Okay. You still have the one hero point. Okay. So you just use one. Because yeah, you probably will use the second one again. But at least if it was just if you didn't have the advantage on it. So but yeah. So you just missed.
Okay, so I don't roll the cantrip, yeah? Elixir, or do I?
No.
No,
It would
you do not.
Everything miss. Everything.
Okay,
misses.
that's fine. Damn, everything. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, that's kind of the risk with that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. All right, now it's this Fairy Tooth leader's turn.
And that sucks, because it was flanking it, too.
Yeah. Okay, so then this one, yeah, since Riven tried to strike at it, he is going to he's going to try to strike out with its Tusk blade at Riven. Okay, so that one's going to hit.
Oh no.
Take 8 damage.
Did it?
Ouch.
Did it actually like that? Force Fang though. Did that hit? Did it even take the damage?
It should
Yeah.
have.
Okay, I
Yeah.
wasn't sure. Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it took 3 damage. Yeah.
Do I? Oh, never mind.
And strike out again. Okay, hit.
Mm.
One more time. Okay, that one is a miss.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's like since you're right next to you, strike that, and it just swings wildly at you, Riven, after you tried attacking it. And the first two, like, really, like, kind of like dig through you a bit, and the last one kind of misses, like this. He does like a kind of a more like a wide swing, and misses the last one. So now it is back to the top of the round. Ulna, it's your turn.
Let's see. Alright. How hard is that? Oh, the swarm is perfectly fine. Thank you. And I'm gonna cast Vomit Swarm at it.
Make sure it's not a swarm that's gonna end up on me because I'll die.
Very good.
See, can you see?
Make sure it's not AoE because if it's AoE, I'm fucked.
It's a cone.
Yeah, it'll kill me.
Yeah, if I do a cone up or higher, it shouldn't hit you.
It's a
That's
cone
true.
from you though, right?
But she gets to turn the direction, so it doesn't have to include you. in it.
Okay.
Yeah, but remember, like Sue and Midnight are in that
Yeah.
swarm though too. So
So
just
you're
remember that.
inside the swarm. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're not gonna probably be able to.
I think you have a certain. You're not traditional healing either.
No, I'm not.
I mean, Riven.
I don't have any healing. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I mean, you don't heal by healing potion because of your race, right?
What are you even talking about?
No, she does.
You're automaton, right?
No,
sorts.
that's why I said your assumption was wrong before.
Oh.
But
I mean, it doesn't
well,
help anyway.
I guess it's like kind of a suggestion. Like you can do that if you move. You can position yourself in the way where it will hit the swarm, but not at least part like some of the swarm, but not Sue and Midnight. You can do that if because let me see like how they're positioned.
Yeah.
So you can shift yourself in a way you can do that, but it's up to you.
Great. It's like this, but then like this. But you're
It's like the
still
top
right there.
right corner, like the top right corner box part of the swarm. If you can just hit that part, then you'd get him
Then I'd be like there.
and miss them.
Technically, yeah.
Let me see. Yeah.
Like that.
So you can technically do that. Let me see. Like the 15-foot cone. Yeah, I think.
Have enough space to run that far though?
I mean, it's right here. It's 1, 2,
5 spaces.
That's
And
four.
diagonals count as one.
Oh,
so
diagonals,
you should
yeah,
be
yeah.
able to.
Yeah, she got plenty of speed. She has
Yeah.
5 space speed anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
not like
I can
some
run
not like some people.
Um,
Yeah, it's really weird not having 30 feet step.
I'm expeditious. I can walk on all 4 legs.
Let me see.
Hmm.
As your cone. It says 15 feet. Yeah, I mean that would work. So yeah, if you want to do that, you can, and it wouldn't hit. It would just hit the cluster that's like basically not encompassing like Sue and Midnight. But that would be all your actions.
Yeah.
So
Wait. I'm gonna cast it.
okay. Can you put
What's-
in the chat, please?
Yeah, what spell is it?
It's nasty.
Blah!
Okay.
I've been waiting for this for literally years. Since we got in Moonfall.
Wait for this one.
This spell, yeah.
Yeah, because
This
there was a
spell,
bag
yeah.
of vomit. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
because someone got vomit swarm as a spell, and no one ever wanted to use it.
Yes.
I don't mind using it.
Success!
so it is a success, but it is a basic one, so they will still take half damage. So can you roll damage for me, please? Still. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, it'll only be just a swarm. But. Okay.
I'm a firing my laser. What?
Let me see that. Okay. Oh, because wait a minute. What type of damage is it?
It should. Oh,
Let's see.
if it fails, it gets.
It's
all
because it's
damage.
piercing. I see. Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's why.
Yep.
But how does this look when you're doing this? You do that, and how does this spell look?
Her eyes go bright red. And she goes, "I'm a firing my laser." I'm kidding. No, she just. God, this is gonna be so gross. She's on all 4s and she's like really irritated. So like it's like messing with her stomach and she's like a dog.
Ew.
And it just
Oh. Uh-huh.
bleh. And everything rushes at that.
Yeah. So all these like different type of bugs and stuff just like shoot out and kind of collide with some of the swarm, and so they take a little bit of damage, but it's like you're hitting that kind of just mass that's like not encompassing Sue and Midnight, so you're able to do a little bit, but not like a ton of damage to them. Okay. That would be your turn. So Cram, it is your turn now. Let me see. Cap. Let's see. You're a little soft there. I couldn't hear you. Cap.
Captain?
Captain, you really kiss.
Are those Legos?
Oh, jeez. Huh?
Are those Legos?
That or candy.
Oh.
Still trying to figure it out.
Well,
Cap's mic.
Yeah.
Cap's mic went out. Okay.
Oh,
It's plastic cars.
Okay. So.
Are you
okay,
kidding me?
Let me see.
No.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me double check. It would still be a miss. For some reason, it did not seem to take into account the flanking. Oh, Ribbon, do you still have the leader targeted?
It got on
Okay,
target.
but it still would have missed, but yeah, it still would have missed. But yeah, but that's one action cram. If you'd like to try, yeah.
Looks like my audio's back.
Yeah,
Yes.
I hear you know.
Yeah, didn't stab him so good, so I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna stab him better.
All right, yeah, that one's a hit. Can you roll damage? It still didn't seem like it took into account the flanking, which is very weird.
Yeah, that should
It's
be
because
fine.
he's tiny creature.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Are they still supposed to have it, or is it because they're tiny
No,
they don't get it?
It's because they're tiny, they don't get it.
Oh, so
Oh,
okay.
that's ass.
Oh, okay.
Lame.
They don't give it and they don't take it.
Okay, but they still are gonna get hit by that last one. What would you like to do for your last action, Cram?
Trying to think. So I have a move that'll affect their reflex. Yeah, I don't know if there's much I can do here. Hey Rib, what was your last attack? What was the save that they had to do, or was that just
That was fail.
rocket?
I was doing my short strike, and it was just a.
What's his attack
slash.
roll?
It's attack roll.
Okay, so no save.
No.
Alright, then yeah, in that case I'm just gonna try again. Oh wow. The bonuses get real thin.
Mhm.
Yeah, that map.
What's the
Oh, you still hit though.
Oh!
Okay, roll
As your
damage again.
weapon. Yep.
All right.
Nice.
still getting errors every time I roll. My dice are
Yeah, it's a back end problem that I got fixed.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there was updates.
All right.
And then I in turn.
All right. Yeah. So you go and then you like just keep on stabbing at this thing. The first one misses, but then you like you stab it, you clip it in the wing and sides again, and it's just like you.
Okay, is there anything I need to do to get out of the swarm? Do I have a save or anything, or if I can just move?
I believe you can just move. Let me double check that up. I believe you can just move.
Okay.
They're like getting like just pinching him and sticking their fingers up his nose and shit.
Yeah, you should be able to just
Tongs
move.
for ripping out teeth. I imagine
Okay,
that's
I'm-
like going for his face.
Yeah, exactly.
Mount up on the knight.
Think about it like the least consensual dentist visit.
Yep.
Oh,
Backward. Yeah.
He has
Subal's
tusks.
gonna mount up on midnight, and we are going to move out of this place.
Okay.
As we're moving out, I'd like to do at least one strike.
Okay, so I guess the idea would work because if midnight's moving, you should. I guess you would be able to strike as you're moving. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
oh,
There we go.
Nice.
Okay, roll that critical.
Ah. That's fine.
Well.
Okay, and 1, 2. I have one action left. Seems like most people are where they want to be, but I'll call for a pincer attack. So that's gonna be everything, but everyone but Boo can make a free step action. If they end next to an enemy, they get they put that enemy off guard. So like if if Riven and Cram don't even want to move, then that they will have off guard against the big tooth fairy.
Doesn't it? I thought that it couldn't get off guard on the little thing.
It can't get
flanking.
Flanking.
Oh, flanking.
This is
right.
not
Oh,
flanking.
okay, okay.
I'm just giving it off guard.
Okay, I'm staying.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay. Lula, you can move if you like. I guess Midnight is going to stay right next to this to give this thing off guard too.
Okay.
So here, I'll apply it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and I got it.
Okay, cool. Never mind.
Let's see, where's Ulna?
She's up here.
Oh, there. Okay. Oh no, I was because that's right. Because I saw a smidge over here. Like what?
Peekabooing. Well, Smidge just chilling. I can't. It's like either I forget Smidge or Smidge gets moved 5 clicks away from me for every one of my movements.
I need to figure out
Yeah.
the follow thing again, because that one broke, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, 'cause it's either it locks on and it goes off 5 clicks, or I just
Yeah.
simply forget.
We used to have follow me, but apparently like shit broke it, so I think it's still kind of broken.
Let me
I
see.
like to assume Smidge. It's just like every time Olna moves, it just slowly slithers after her. It's like a little old man.
Takes forever
What's-
to get over there.
Yeah.
It's mounted you now, so it's not going to get off until you tell it to be off of you.
Now it's on my face.
That's okay.
Okay. Let me see stat. Let me
I
see
think
that.
face.
So Sabal, you mounted a midnight. Midnight moved.
I
You did-
swung, and then I did
Yeah.
the pincer attack to let everyone move and give out off guard, and that would be my turn.
Okay. All right, Boone. It is your turn.
I'm a bitch slap this hoe.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay. I've got it targeted. I'm literally just
Wait.
gonna.
They should have off guard, right? Because they were next to it, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Let me do that first.
Okay.
I
Okay,
imagine
you're good.
One punch side to my backhands the mosquito chick and just like splatters her against the building.
The one
Yeah,
punch
pretty
man.
much.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can roll critical, but like, yeah, like how? Yeah, roll critical damage, and yeah.
So, 1 second, I need to check something real quick.
Dead.
Nope. Okay. I wasn't sure if Boo had the tusks for melee attack or not. I wanted to check for irony.
But anyways, I mean, yeah, that will happen afterwards. But how does this look? Like, what do you do exactly? Like, to this singular tooth fairy?
Well, I missed last time. And so she was mad. And, wait, no. The reason she was mad is because it stabbed her in the shoulder.
Yeah, because
That's why
it
she
dove
was
at
mad.
you and then like
It
stabbed
dove at
you,
me
yeah.
and stabbed me in the shoulder. So, immediately after that happens, she just goes, and just raises her right hand and just bitch slaps this thing, and it goes flying through a tent.
Well, okay, you do that, like, yeah, you bitch slap it, but then, like, it doesn't fly through the tent. When you do that, it basically bursts into, like, this kind of white dust that's, like, sticky and really nasty smelling. I need you to roll a fortitude save.
Oh,
no.
God! Okay. That's fun.
You save it. It's fine. You're
Okay.
good. But yeah, but you're just like kind of like you're fine, but you're still covered like in this sticky like white like really nasty smelling like dust stuff. It's just like
Dust stuff, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that was one action.
yeah. So you do have two
Pretty much
actions
go
left.
to you.
I'm gonna take a free action to go, "Ah!" and I'm gonna pick up the tusk with my third action, my second action. And then I'm going to.
Let me double check. Because if it has that, I want to say it would be basically what, like when it bursts into dusk, it would have. What's the inventory? Yeah, it would drop. It would basically the tusk blade, whatever that blade that's made out of a tusk, and also a pair of pliers.
Okay, I take both.
Okay. We'll just together. Let me see. Can I put that here?
Cool. And then for my last action, I'm going to just shoot this guy with maps.
Yeah, so it'll be just one map. So yeah, you're shooting the other one, the other
leader.
I'm
gonna shoot the other leader.
Okay.
So here goes nothing. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna shoot him with a grappling arrow just for shits and giggles. So yeah, I'm gonna load up a grappling arrow. And I'm gonna shoot at this thing. Oh, I know, I missed!
That is a miss, unfortunately.
Shoot.
So yeah, that arrow that you're grabbing, like, you shoot it and it just like, it's a fairy, it's a small thing, so you miss and it just flies right next to it. It's just like
No, just Elixir and I talking behind the scenes is all. That's all.
Wait. Did you just try to grapple arrow the thing that we have just spent the last turn trying to debuff for the other two?
Yes.
Were you trying to pull it away from them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Subal's going to scream at her.
He doesn't know what her intentions were. She just missed.
Okay.
With the arrow with a gigantic rope tied to it. When you've declared that you had them before, I have no idea what this thing is.
Okay. Let me see. So what this one is going to do? So this swarm is actually going to fly. Actually, let me get rid of this. It's gonna fly over. It's gonna fly over here.
Ouchies! It hot, it burn, I can
Is it
smell
rare?
it. Not smidge!
No.
But yeah, it is going to swarm you, Una, you and Smidge. So yeah, let me see. So it is going to pinch you. It's going to pinch Smidge first. So I need Smidge to make a basic reflex save. Hold on, let me get that in the chat.
I was gonna say, I don't know, where's his viper work?
They're just gonna
Where's your
bite his
paperwork?
tail. Bite his ghosty goo tail.
Ugh.
So yeah, I need you to roll for Smidge.
Alright, what am I rolling for him?
Like have Smidge selected and then click on the basic reflex in the chat box.
Reflex saving. Is it public?
Yeah, that's fine. Public. Yeah, you should be able to just click it and.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Smidge, you're
okay.
good.
Well, Smidge,
Damn.
does not. Yeah, like.
He's a ghost.
He's a ghost.
Yeah, so, yeah. Smidge just basically is able to just like basically twist and squirm, and just like basically avoid all the pinching. He probably just like dives into your cloak or something and just just avoids all of it. But yeah, they would go after you, but yeah, you would. That's just a normal. That's a normal fail. So you would take half. Yeah, after they try to go after Smidge, they go after you. I didn't have you targeted, but yeah, you would take 5 damage. So let me.
I don't get anything for being something of a thicker skin, do I?
I don't think.
I don't think they've ever
No.
considered that in the rules about fur being pinch proof.
Yeah, like you don't have any weaknesses or resistances, so no. But yeah, but you would take 5 damage. So I just did that
please.
manually. But yeah, they're going over and just pinching you like everywhere, like your face, your nose, ears, like pretty much everything that's like not covered. Like you're gonna be like feeling that. But that is their turn. And now it's Riven's turn.
Fuck, man. Okay. I gotta figure out what I need to do. Do I need to activate my arcane cascade again?
I don't think you ever turned it on.
Oh, well, shit. Okay. Does it need to be on, or is it just like a thing that looks cool?
It gives you a shield that absorbs damage and increases the damage of your strikes.
Oh, well, I guess I got fucked. I guess I'll use it.
Okay.
Select damage type. Would that be for my
Last-
weapon?
The last thing you successfully did was force damage. Yes.
So, okay, I need to put force on. And then from there, then I use my thingamabobber. Trying to find the frickin' button. Spell strike.
Okay.
Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Yeah, you can do. You cannot do that because you don't have any spell strike left. You spent.
Oh yeah, you
hold
didn't
on,
charge
hold
it.
Oh, right. Okay, well, fuck that. I guess I'm just going to regular attack this fucking thing.
Yeah.
I used,
So okay.
because that other thing should have been on arcade. So I guess I didn't do anything yet.
Wait, so
That
you
arcane
didn't-
cascade was supposed to be on there, wasn't it? I used it, but I didn't click it right.
You have it on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have it on you right now.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't sure if I just declared it last time and I didn't click it on is what I'm asking. I can't
I think
remember.
you never said that
didn't.
you used it.
Okay.
So it would be you would have used an action to activate it now.
Okay. Well, do what? I guess it's still useful. I'm going to use Gouging Claw.
Okay. So this cantrip spell. All right. Yeah. AC.
Oh, it's activating
roll-
damage.
Yeah, either piercing or slashing.
Okay. It did not even do it right.
It's, huh?
When I had clicked it for force damage, it just canceled out on the,
It's-
and so it canceled it completely.
It doesn't apply to spell attacks, weapon attacks only.
Right. Okay, then. Sorry, I'm so confused. Because I used it, then I would not be using Gouging Claw then.
Right. So if you want Arcane Cascade on, correct?
Yes, I'm trying to fix it.
Okay. Yep.
Sorry, it's the first time I'm actually doing mega stuff, so.
It's fine.
It's cool.
Okay. All right. You didn't have them selected, but I think that
Okay.
that would have been a crit. So
Okay.
so make sure you have it selected and roll critical damage.
That's a good one.
Okay. All right. I guess how does this
Thank
how does
God.
this look then? How does this look as you're doing this?
As this happens, Riven pulls upon the arcane cascade, and like a swirling kind of bluish purple energy kind of like swirls about them, and they just pull their sword and like cleave it downwards, and like a ripple of like purple bluish void energy just rips through.
Right, you basically slice this little fairy in half. It like kind of screams, and it like it does the whole, and it kind of slices in half and kind of goes like half and half, sliding, and then it explodes into some sticky, that sticky like that smelly dust, white dust again.
Okay.
I need you and Cram to make fortitude saving throws.
I am so sorry, Cram. I think I've doomed us both.
Oh boy.
So just
Come out on top of this. Just a chance.
okay.
Nope.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
boy.
are. Well, I mean, you don't take any damage, but you are both sickened.
Oh, fantastic.
What does that mean?
So basically, you're sickened. Here, let me put that in the chat.
I do have 1 hero point.
Here,
I mean, I don't know if it's
Yeah.
too big a thing, but it's just
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if I necessarily think that would be worth it, but it's up to you.
Yeah.
Because see, it's like basically you're sickened, you get a minus. Basically, you're both sickened 1, so you get a -1 to all of your checks and DCs.
Fuck.
You can also can't ingest anything, so you can't take potions or elixirs while sickened. But you can spend
Yeah.
an action. You can spend an action to try to recover, which you basically try to throw up, like intentionally to clear it, and it would be a fortitude saving throw to try to get rid of it.
If I do that, I need to go to break. I can't explain it other than that.
But let me see. But that would have been. Let me see. You just slash. So you do have 1 action. So it's up to you. Like you have 1 action to do something.
I will wait until after we kill this swarm to barf. So
Okay. Well. Okay. So it's up. So then you still have the 1 action. What do you want to do anything with it?
yeah, let me look. How far deep is Kit underneath that? I don't think that's only a 15-foot cone. I was trying to figure out if I could try to get my pool back, my spell strike back with Thunder Strike, but I don't think I can reach it.
No, that's like
Yeah.
20 feet.
Yeah, I'm like just shy. Fuck it, I'm gonna cast shield on myself.
Okay.
That'll do me.
Okay. It is back to the top of the round. Ulna, it's your turn.
Alright. So the leader is dead, so it's just the swarm. Like, if you attack the swarm, is it just attacking the swarm as a whole, or is it just certain members of the swarm?
You're basically hitting the swarm as a whole.
Cool. I'm gonna play baseball.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. That's a hit. So roll damage.
Both hit base.
Aw.
A little bit.
I'm gonna smack him. Really?
You swing, and unfortunately, like, yeah, it goes through the swarm, but it doesn't really do anything to it.
Alright, I'm gonna use board warp on the thing again. That worked last time.
You double check. Hold on.
That's a cool one.
Mm-hmm. And it's a cantrip too.
Okay, let me see. I need to check something. Okay, all right.
Hello, Raiders. Hello, Saturn IDFA.
Oh,
Welcome,
hello.
Welcome. Okay, yeah, Una, roll damage. Yeah, succeeded.
Nice.
But so they succeeded, but they still take half damage, so yeah.
Suffer.
But they've seen better days.
Okay, so that would be it's Cram's turn.
I think I'm gonna push through the pain to spare our listeners a horrible experience. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can get up in there. Question: if I land here, is this flanking with Olna? Because I mean, there's enemy between us, or does Olna have to be like outside of the enemy in this case?
I think there is
Like, does she
specific
have
rules
to
for
be
that.
right up on
They-
us?
I believe they're still off guard until Sabal's turn anyway because of his ability.
That's true. That's true. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna try not to vomit and run up and start wildly slicing at the swarm.
Nice.
No, I'm gonna try again. We gotta end this.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
there
that
you
one's a
go.
hit.
Get it.
There we go.
Rolling damage.
Okay, let's see.
Hopefully slicing applies.
One.
Oh, that's so disappointing.
Yeah.
I want to know the mechanics after this fight. I want to understand how this works.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
They have specific resistances and stuff.
Yeah, but
Yeah, they seem all
Yeah.
over the map.
Yeah, I'm looking real quick.
yeah, because it seems like that's still. Yeah, that seems like
It sh-
that's still.
It should be
too-
6.
Yeah,
should
I
be
don't know why
six.
it didn't. Yeah, it's yeah. Because it.
Oh,
it's,
no,
it's-
it's
or
it's immune to one of the specific types because
Oh,
it's a swarm. It
Yeah.
can't have precise things against many things.
Oh. Yeah, because okay. Okay.
So the answer then is I should have vomited,
probably.
Mhm.
but I did not.
Oh boy. This is a mess. All right. Oh, I don't know what to have you guys do. would I be the best to do damage to this thing then? Because it seems to be weaker to bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
All right, I'll have Midnight move in then. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use a action to do the pincer attack to give everyone a free step. So, heck, even Ulna, you can take a free step out of that.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
so everybody can move. It's a step, so you can move one space.
One square. Yeah.
I can't move, Schmidge.
Move yourself. Move yourself and you just move
I
special. Yeah.
couldn't.
Yeah, Smidge moves with you because he's mounted on you right now.
But I couldn't see myself. The only thing I could see was Smidge, and I couldn't move.
Oh, okay.
But then so that we can give that off guard. So it should have off
So-
guard now.
But yeah, make Ulna and Cram, make sure you're targeting it though. Just for the off guard. Yeah.
And I will swing at this thing.
That's progress.
8.
Yep, that's a hit. Ooh, okay.
Hey, there's some big numbers.
Yay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'll go ahead and use my last action to give another strike just to see if we can tempt fate. Yeah. There we go.
Hey, that's another hit. Go ahead.
Oh.
Roll damage. Ooh.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, that'll be my end turn. Yeah, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Still up.
But yeah, as you go in and you swing at this thing, or you swing at this swarm, and you're just swatting them again, just back and forth. And the swarm is, you're batting these like fairies going off to the side, and the swarm is getting smaller and smaller. It's almost like not there anymore.
Awesome. Yep, that will be my turn.
Boone,
Okay.
you're up.
I'm trying to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I use 2 moves, I can get close to it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna smack it like I smacked the other one.
Okay.
Because I'm mad now. Because I've got this sticky goo on me and I don't like it. And because she's not completely rational, she's gonna repeat the action and expect different results. So let's see here. Right. Here goes nothing.
Hey, that's a hit.
Oh, nice.
Roll damage.
Okie dokie. I guess it's just my strength, and that's unarmed. So
Yeah, you should be able to just hit the damage in the
Yeah.
chat.
oh, max number.
Yes! Thank God.
But okay, well, the thing on this one, since people are close enough on this one, that you smack the rest of them. You backhand basically the few that were left, but then those ones also at this point people are close, they explode into more kind of nasty white dust. I need everybody basically around the swarm to roll a fortitude save.
Do I have to?
No, we're 15-foot emanation. Hold on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It might be.
Yeah, let me double
Oh,
check that.
fuck.
Ram, you're completely. You don't get anything from that. You're fine. Or well, no, wait. Yeah, it's a. Let me see. Spall, you're fine. No, you're fine.
Oh my God! If I was right there.
No, I misplaced that. You would have been like away. It would have been away like a little bit more, but everybody else gets hit by it.
Oh my god.
Let me see. Midnight does get sick. Fortunately, just barely. But I guess can you roll for a smidge for me, please, Una?
Aw.
Even the smidge has to roll.
Can snakes throw up? That's something I need to Google now.
Let me see. Can we? Yeah, because I can't even select smidge either. Can we undo that? There we go. Oh, it's because I'm still in the wrong thing.
Oh,
Hold
that's
on.
right, I gotta roll smidges reflex.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, roll their fortitude.
Oh, fortitude, my bad.
Well, okay, yeah. Roll fortitude. That was reflex. Roll fortitude.
That was a good fortitude. I mean, reflex.
Smidge is sick too.
Don't worry, I just found out snakes can throw up.
Fantastic.
But the white dust goes everywhere. It covers people, but the only ones that are kind of affected by it are Midnight and Smidge. But everybody's kind of basically everybody except Riven is covered in this like sticky white.
No,
dust
I'm covered
kinda
in it
stuff.
too.
Oh, that's right.
From
Oh, that's
before,
right. You
yes.
are. Yeah, you did. That's from the other one. Yes. So everybody's covered in this white, sticky, smelly dust stuff.
Great. Fantastic.
Graham will go collect the other fang blade.
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
case
Basically,
that's
yeah.
somebody
One-
in the camp.
Yeah. Let me. Let's see. Can I? You see, why won't it let me? Okay, give me just a second. I'm just gonna do this real quick, just to.
I hope you know this is going to be the worst Cinderella scene as I now travel around the camp trying to figure out whose Tusk this is.
Okay, so yeah, I gave you the Yeah, I gave Cram. Yeah, there's basically another Tusk blade and some more pliers.
And Tiny
But
Tusk.
I didn't do that.
I'm stomping off to go vomit somewhere else where other people are not at it.
Oh,
But yeah,
man, I was going to call for a team vol over the cliff edge. I'll do it.
okay.
All right, come on, everyone to the cliff.
But
We're gonna go vol.
but as you know, you finish that and you
It's fortitude, right?
it'll be a fortitude save.
I'm hoping she passes first time, so yeah.
Yeah. So you're fine.
Thank you.
It's a 20 DC.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
So anybody who's sick can try to retch basically, and if they beat a 20 on the DC, it'll get rid of it. But that's once every turn, so it's like you'll be able to get rid of it. But I guess Riven kind of went off, but everybody who's still there, can everybody roll a perception check for me, please? Everyone else.
Yeah.
Am I still there? I have walked to the cliff edge.
You could still roll. You can still do that.
Yeah,
Oh, I am
yeah,
super
it is.
perceptive.
Of course she is.
Okay.
I'm just.
I am busy
That's-
vomiting.
Literally, Ona, this whole session just.
Mm.
Just vomiting
Dry
everywhere.
heaving. Just dry heaving.
Okay. Boone, like I'm just be using this. It's just like not necessarily like another one, like a specific one of that. But Boone, you hear kind of like that the same kind of like types of like high pitched voices, but it's more kind of like a scared, like kind of a whimpering thing coming from behind one of the tents.
Hey, I heard something. I'm gonna go check it out. She goes to check it out.
And you see, it's not actually like a leader, but it's just a lone like tooth fairy that's just kind of like hiding behind one of the tents.
Oi!
It's like
You! Go on, get!
All right, and it's like
Wait.
It's like meow.
so you just say like get out of here.
No, that was me playing around.
Okay. Yeah. What are you trying to do then? You see
I
this
wanna
thing? He's kind of
grab it.
cowering and just like, okay.
Gently.
Okay. Can you? All right. Let me see. Let me see. I am going to say either make an athletics check for me.
Okay.
Boone.
Let's see. Athletics.
Oh, is she grabbing something?
Yeah, she's trying to grab
She's
it.
grabbing the tooth fairy.
Okay.
Yeah, as it's kind of shaking and scared, but then as it reaches, it tries to get away, but you're able to grab it. You're able to grab it like before it takes off.
Okay.
Don't hurt me! I was just.
Oh!
I was just. Don't hurt me! I was just. I was kind of with them, but I didn't want to fight or anything. Don't hurt me.
You speak common?
Let me see. Actually, hold on. That's my. Well, let's see. Okay. So technically, no, it does not speak common. So you just kind of hear like the high pitched like screaming and everything from it. But it's like
calm down. She's like holding it gently, and like she takes part of her cloak and like wraps it up to where it can't get away, but it's just kind of like swaddled, like a little baby.
Okay.
God.
But okay. So it does. So you're not really making any moves to hurt it. So it calms down a little bit, but it's still kind of shifting. Like it does want to try to get away, but and you just hear the kind of high pitched like more like kind of chittering.
Okay, come with me. She goes back, and she's back to speaking in Orcish again. She says, "Look, I found one, and I think that it's trying to tell me something. I think we should like interrogate this person, but gently."
Okay.
Does anyone
So-
speak
Mhm.
squeak?
Boone, can you roll me a nature check?
Yes. $18.
Okay. All right. You would surmise, because this is tooth fairy. You would probably surmise that it's most likely speaking Fae.
Okay. I think it's speaking Fey. Do we know anyone in the camp that can speak Fey?
Don't I speak?
Mm,
I speak
no.
spirits.
Yeah.
And no, I do not.
Perhaps the elvish one.
Oh.
As I continue to try to vomit.
Ugh.
Okay. Boone is now gonna take her little freaking baby Bjorn, and go and try to find somebody that can speak Fey.
There is the elf lady gentleman north.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking.
Who would like to have their wounds treated?
Me, I have 9 health, please. But we also have an ad in 9 minutes. We have actually skipped through one of the ads earlier.
Yeah, we've been going for a little bit, so actually, yeah, it's probably a good time to take a break after all that. So yeah, let's take a bit of a break, and then we'll come back to this.
I'll heal off
All
screen.
right.
That's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, he'll.
I'll add her, but yeah, we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Okay, we're back. All right. So, but yeah, so it's the tiny bit off screen. So everybody's kind of healed up. Nobody's like sickened anymore. But yeah, Boone, you have like kind of scared, a little bit more calm, like fairy, right now, in your hand. What were you going to do with it? It's still kind of wiggling, but it's not, it's not like frantic right now.
Okay. But just, even though she knows it can't understand her, kind of gives it a little bounce shake like you would a little crying baby. And just says, like, I won't hurt you unless you try to get away.
Okay. It kind of, it seems like it tilts its head and looks at you. It's not, maybe not quite understanding you, but it kind of gets your tone. And it kind of pulls one of its arms out and kind of starts pointing at something, like in a direction.
Oh, you want me to go that way?
Yeah, it's kind of, it's pointing over towards like the initial, like that big crate that the first swarm came out of.
All right, she's gonna go check it out.
Okay.
Hey, the little one is wanting me to look at this crate.
Riven just glares at it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go check it out. I'm gonna help get people on their feet.
Yeah, it jerks a little bit away from Ribbon and kind of like leans into Boone more, but it's still kind of pointing towards the crate.
Okay. I go to said crate.
Okay.
Take it with you. Make it open the crate. If it's poison, it'll die first.
Yeah, I think we're using those little boxes over there.
Yeah, that's basically the thing over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, if you go over, so you go over towards the crate, what do you do?
I am approaching it carefully and listening.
Okay, you don't hear anything.
I'm going to examine them for any kind of writing.
You don't see any writing on it.
Any kind of symbol?
No symbols or anything. You kind of see some kind of like, look like nicks and like scratches on it, but like no like intentionally made symbol or anything. It's just kind of like a little bit of a worn crate.
The slats...
It's a bit ajar because the swarm kind of came out of it, but yeah.
Is there a way for me to look into it without opening it yet? Like, is there like a crack in it or anything that I could peer into?
Can you roll perception for me?
Yep. Let's see here. Perception. And I have low light vision if that helps.
Yeah, you can kind of peer into like a little bit, like the lid is a little bit of ajar. You can see it. You don't see anything like, you see something in there, but it doesn't seem like anything like dangerous.
It's a cat.
But yeah, you don't see anything dangerous.
Okay. I'm gonna use my crowbar and open it.
Okay. But yeah, it pops open. In it, you find like a bunch of teeth and a lot of tusks in there. There's also like there's also bits of like gold fillings and like bits of jewelry and stuff that are in there, and also you find infiltrator's elixir in there.
Would I know what that is?
Let me see. This is common. What is it? I'll say yeah. I mean, yeah, you'd be able to know what it is.
Okay.
But yeah, so you basically
Implications.
find, yeah, so you basically find like treasure that's worth 32 gold pieces, and then the infiltrator's elixir in there, along with a bunch of teeth and like tusks.
Okay.
Some of them are kind of old, like some of like especially like the fillings and everything, but some of them seem like yeah, they're not like I guess not as decayed, I guess you would say.
They're more fresh.
Some of them are like a good amount of them are pretty fresh.
Okay. Hey, Cram,
Yeah.
take a look at this.
Do we have a thing to throw in the chat or anything? So we can see it.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
You can double click the stash.
Yeah, you should be able to. You should be able. Yeah, you should be able to double click on the chest to see what's inside of it. But yeah, but as you look in and you see like all that stuff in there, Boone, like the fairy kind of looks at you and kind of has like those pleading kind of puppy dog eyes at you.
You want
Me.
this?
Oh,
She
I think
points
it's
to the
trying prove his
elixir.
life.
It kind of tilts its head a little bit, but it looks at the stash and then kind of tries to like pull itself out of your hands, and then looks at you again, and then there's puppy dog face again.
All right, you can pick one. And she puts one finger up.
Not a fresh one. We gotta give those back.
Let me see. Boone, can you roll? Can you roll either perception? Yeah. Can you roll perception for me?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what happened. Let me see what it was 5, but what was that total? Okay, as you're doing that, you're kind of looking at it. It doesn't seem like it wants the stuff out of there. It doesn't seem like it wants the stuff out of there. Like it's looking at you, and it's still it's trying to pull itself out of your hands, like not super forcefully, but it's still trying to pull itself out of your hands, but then also looking at you pleadingly, like after it's like led you to that stash.
I think
If I
Yeah.
put you down, what were you saying?
I was saying I think Cram has it right.
I think it's trying to trade for his life. It doesn't want to die. That said, I could just eat it.
It's half the size of you.
To let it go.
I guess
I-
that'd be a filling meal then. And also, when it dies, it explodes into poison.
Oh, the big one's dead. This is just a little one. It's probably fine.
Well, if it is bargaining for its life, it can keep his life as long as it talks.
You probably can't speak our language.
Yes. Need to find somebody who can speak, I guess Fae?
Fae of some
It's
sort.
a fairy, so... What about
I
the
will-
elves?
Yeah, I will jog off and go check in with the elf and just like kind of stumble into whatever mid conversation they're having. Be like, "Oi, you speak Fae? We got a live one, and we need to translate it."
Okay. Kestrel like looks to you. Is like, oh, hello. Wait, are you, Faye? Faye? What you need to translate for what?
Do you speak Fae?
I a bit, a little bit. Not maybe not 100% fluent, but I can speak
Alright.
speak a bit.
You'll meet. And I'm gonna grab their hand and start kind of just dragging them back.
Oh, all right, all right. I'll be back. She like turns to her paladins and then like I'll be right back.
No decorum.
That was awesome.
And then as she goes over, and I guess she would see Boone and then see the tooth fairy and be oh my, I see. What would so you need me to help translate?
Yeah, is she speaking Orcish or common?
She would be speaking common right now.
Okay, so Boo's gonna speak in common then. Little one, want to ask why they are here?
I see. All right. Let's see here. She kind of leans down, and then starts speaking, and a slightly higher pitch, like kind of like the the kind of similar speak as the fairy was speaking. And then it blinks and then responds, and starts talking. Kestrel's like listens to a bit and starts nodding. Okay. Yes. All right. Okay. And she looks to you, Boone. I believe basically it's was part of these like one of these groups of these fairies that were basically taking the teeth from the denizens of the camp. They were kind of competing with each other, seeing who could get the best teeth. But this one was not as keen on it. That's why it was kind of separated at the end there. It's basically saying, it did show you, it brought you to where all the teeth and stuff that were taken, and it just wants to be let go.
Oh, I want to know why here? Why Steel Teeth here? Were they told to come?
Kestrel nods and then starts speaking to Barry again. And then it responds. Let me see. And Kestrel just kind of tilts her head and just looks. it says it's not really a particular reason. They just were normally in this area, even before the camp was put up.
Oh,
And they're like like if you there, I guess there was two groups of these fairies, and they just kind of compete with each other. And since this camp came up, they had more, I guess, targets, you would say. So they were kind of competing with each other with that. But it seems like it wasn't really a particular reason, just that we were here.
Boog just kind of laughs and says, all right, let it go.
Okay, so you let it go.
I go ahead and kind of tell her to tell them to leave the camp alone, and they can go. Convince others, stay away, and they can go.
Okay. And then Kestrel nods and then starts speaking to the fairy again. And then as she says that, like it quickly chitters and like nods, like eagerly nods at her. And she goes, it agrees to that. It will leave the camp alone.
Okay. Anyone object?
No,
I
no
think I
objection.
lost my- for just a second there, but I want to look at my Tusk blade. Does it look like it belongs to anyone in the camp, or is it too old?
The Tusk blade, can you roll perception for me?
Yes, once my stuff pops back up, because my whole window crashed and reset for a second.
Okay.
Trying to get everything back in place. Rolling perception.
Let me see on that one.
Not very good.
You're not quite sure. Like seems a bit worn, but I mean, it's still possible that they might have just used it a lot since they made it, but you're not quite sure if it's like an old Tusk or a newer one.
I'll shrug and hand the blade over to the thing and just aggressively point away.
So you're giving the Tusk blade to the fairy?
Yeah, I'll give it back. If nothing else, it can lead others somewhere else.
It blinks a bit and then nods as it takes it, and then looks to Boone. Did you let it go already, or?
I'm going to start unwrapping it.
Okay, and as you unwrap it, it doesn't immediately fly away, but it basically looks to you and then gives a nod and smiles a bit, like gives this little kind of creepy grin, and then takes the blade and then flies away.
Hopefully
There.
it won't come back to bite me, yes.
Well, that's Kestrel's like, that is a bit interesting. Well, if you don't need any more of my assistance, I'm going to head back to my camp. But if you need anything else, I can feel free to ask for my help again, or if you just want to have a chat, I'm always welcome to have a nice conversation with people. But and if you don't need anything else from me, I'll be heading off.
Thank you for your time and your skills.
Yep, sorry to interrupt.
You're welcome, and it's no trouble at all. And then Kestrel starts heading off.
Shall we report this to Ardax?
Probably be a good
We
idea.
launch into the middle of camp, and we pop open a box full of teeth, and we're heroes, and everyone loves us. And then we make them come and find their own teeth, and we hope they don't start fights.
I love it. I love it. I love everything about it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Ribbon just grunts and heads off.
All right. So you all take this big box of teeth and stuff, and you bring it over, basically to the middle of the camp.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you do that, you bring it over. Like, so what are you doing? Are you like, how do you bring this about to people and to Ardax? Are you just like, go ahead.
Is going to make a call, like a
Okay.
bird call, kind of like a whippoorwill or something. Just.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
And then whistles and tries to get everybody's attention.
Okay. So yeah, I mean there's still some orcs that are there that are like still eating. The food is always like kind of around because just so people can eat whenever they want. You see Narsh is there still with his like missing tusk and all that. As you're making like kind of a little bit of commotion, Ardax does makes his way over as well. I'm curious what's going on.
So Boone is holding this crate, and I imagine that like Cram is like on top of it on the pile of teeth and just like spreading his arms wide like ta-da. Or that's what I imagine. But anyway, she's holding the crate at least.
Okay.
I
Okay.
can see it.
Wait, so I guess there's the crate, but I guess are the teeth like just in it? Are people able to see it? Or like how are you presenting this?
I'm presenting it in a way where the lid is off, and I'm assuming we may have piled it up in the middle so that people could see what's inside from the outside.
Okay.
So that we could just be like, ta-da!
Okay. So at this point, like Narsh kind of like looks over and just like not sure, just like whatever. But then he kind of does a double take, and he sees like a bunch of teeth in there and tusks, and he immediately jumps from his seat over to the chest and starts digging through it, and then pulls out a tusk.
It's gonna kind of like put hands out. Slow down. We can't have the chaos. We don't want to start fights. We're gonna do this clean and organized.
All right. He's kind of like he kind of like looks at you, but he's still kind of ruffling through it until he pulls out a tusk that matches the one that he has in his mouth. And he's like, oh, you found it. Oh my God, thank you so much. And once he pulls out the tusk and like others see it, you see a few others kind of step up and then like make their way over. Maybe not as frantic as Narsh, but they do start to make their over.
Narsh
That's
meows.
right. Nice orderly line this way. Tips appreciated.
But also as people are going over, you see Ardax come over as well. It's like, what's all this? There's all these teeth and tusks. What is this?
There were tooth fairies. We dispatched of them.
There were kind of murmurings of teeth going missing. But interesting. This wasn't anything. It seems like there were rumors, but you seem to have retrieved them.
They were up to
Very
mischief.
I see, but thank you for finding them. I'm sure everyone in the camp that had tusks and teeth going missing would be very appreciative. Ardax kind of goes over and kind of peers into the box a little bit. Seems to be some pretty old ones in there as well. most likely, if not from ones here in the camp. I'd say if once everyone here has retrieved everyone in the camp has retrieved their stolen belongings, as it were, I would say you would be welcome to keep the rest. Kind of motion to like more of like kind of like the more valuable like kind of gold fillings and kind of weird like kind of like jewelry, like small like little jewelry gems that are in there as well.
I think that would be fair.
Right. I'm sure everybody is appreciative, but on behalf of everyone here in Tormund, I would like to give my thanks as well.
You're welcome.
Right. And then he would give a nod and then smile and then head back towards his tent. And in addition to the chests and the jewelry and like the elixir, you will get 1 reputation point.
Yay!
Yay. Oh my gosh, Jack.
I'm so excited
All right.
for that. additional
But yeah, there's a lot of the orcs are coming in. They're like I know you said the to kind of like want to do this in orderly faction, but they're kind of like waiting there, kind of eagerly trying to look through. You see the ones that are kind of missing tusks and teeth and all that. But like, are you gonna allow them to like go through it?
Their teeth, right?
I think I'd probably call in Stu to help me keep people honest and just like oversee that nobody's getting too greedy or teeth look like they match up with orcs.
Sure.
Okay. So basically, what they would probably start doing, they would start going up, and they would just basically, you would see them, they would open their mouth and kind of like pull at their lips and say, "Look," and then they'd see like missing teeth and tusks and all that stuff, before starting to go through and try to find like their missing teeth.
I got an idea. Cram, why don't you let me hold onto the box and I'll do my assurance medicine to see if to make sure that people are actually like grabbing their teeth and not just trying to grab the gems out of there.
By all means.
So that would be what it's.
Yeah, what would the check be then, or what would the amount be?
Check that's gonna be 10 plus proficiency. My proficiency is 3. And my skill is. So it'd be a 15.
Okay. Let me roll something real quick. Okay. Like you would get, most of them, or be like truthful. You would maybe there's sort of 1 or 2 that maybe grab like an extra tooth or 2 that had like a filling in there that didn't seem to necessarily match up with them, with their teeth. What would you do? There was like a couple, or like maybe like 1 or 2 that did that.
I'll clear my throat and say, "You sure those are yours?" And when I say that, I'm going to just kind of like tap my skewer maul against my shield that has the white hand symbol on it.
Okay, can you roll is that right? Yeah, can you roll intimidation for me and get a +1 to your circumstance bonus?
Sure.
Oh, nice.
They're like, they immediately like, okay, they put their hands up like, oh, all right, okay, all right, sorry, and they put the extra teeth down, but they they take theirs, and you're able to tell that that they take their own teeth, but they put back any extras that they had.
Yeah, if they're willingly backing down and putting it back, then I'm not going to start anything. So.
But this goes on for a little bit, and then it seems like then like everybody seems to have gone through, and everybody who looked through it seems to have found their missing teeth or tusks. So yeah, anything left over, there's just basically what's left is just like pretty like old teeth that do have like fillings and kind of little gems and stuff in it, and then yeah, that elixir. But I think everyone that's missing a tooth seems to have found theirs.
Cool.
I will start taking my tiny pliers that I also got off one of the leaders and start trying to pull out all the little fillings.
Yeah, you're able to do that. That's that's not anything like difficult, and it's not like unless you're really trying to preserve the teeth, like it's not going to be a problem to remove the valuable stuff from out of them.
I probably crack one and then like look over my shoulder at Sue to see if that's like a problem, and if not, I'm just going to keep tearing through them.
Yeah, no, it's not a problem. People haven't claimed him, then yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, it doesn't take too much time, but you're able to just separate like all like the actual valuable stuff out of that. So yeah, I mean, you have basically you have 32 gold pieces worth of valuable like fillings and like jewels, and then the elixir.
Yay.
Can I take one of the teeth that had a cavity in it and like kind of affix it like a necklace?
You can take that. I would say if you want to do that, can you roll crafting for me?
Sure. I have nothing in that.
If you want, I could probably... Let me see, do I have crafting? I have crafting. If you want me to do it, I can.
So I'm gonna find the best looking tooth I can find. And I'm gonna give it to Revan and say, can you make something for me?
Riven looks and just nods.
Okay. So when you do that, Boone, then can you roll perception for me then, real quick, Boone?
Yeah, totally can.
Okay. And then Ribbon, I guess whenever you're gonna do that, or if I don't know if you're gonna do
Okay, I'm
that
gonna
right
try.
now,
I can try.
just roll crafting.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Ah, but
I mean, okay. Well, I mean, okay. So Boone, yeah, you pick a older tusk. It looks pretty good, even though it's a little bit older, it's a little bit worn, but it's a pretty good looking tusk. And then Riven, when you take it, I mean, you fashion something. It's not anything super fancy, but you kind of make you make like a kind of a you make a nice strung like orc tusk like neck piece out of it. It's a very basic one, but the tusk itself looks pretty good, so it's all right.
Okay. Riven just hands it over.
And she takes it and thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I wasn't sure if you were good at this kind of thing, but I'm glad I trusted you.
It's not a sword, but it will do.
All right. And I think with that, unless there's anything else like really quick that people want to do, is there anything that anybody wants to do right now?
take a long rest.
Go to sleep. Yes, I agree.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So then, I would say like like you can rest, but also like it's evening, but I would allow people to do like one kind of last thing tonight if they wanted to, either if they wanted to like mingle or like gather some more information, things like that. I don't know if if anybody wants to do anything, or you guys can just head straight to bed. It's up to you.
I'm going straight to bed. She doesn't socialize.
Gwen's gonna
Unless
go
someone
see
stops me.
Hien
Of course.
Okay.
Of course she is.
and give her the
Uh,
necklace. Yeah, the necklace is for her.
Yeah.
I think Cran might take the box of leftovers that doesn't have any more gold or jewels or anything in it, and just go wander a few hundred yards out of camp in the direction that the Tooth Fairy went. Just go kind of like scatter the box far enough away to where maybe it'll be found, but at least it won't be in the camp. Because we have no other use for it. Maybe somebody else does.
Okay.
And then come back
That's
later.
fair.
Okay. Yeah. Anybody else want to do anything else?
I think Subal will probably stay up for a while and like feast and eat dinner with the rest of the tribes and the clans that are here, and just kind of get, we were away for a little bit doing that hunting,
Mm-hmm.
and then kind of coming back, we've been mixed up with this box and then the teeth fairies, and we really haven't really seen what's changed or anything going on. So just kind of like get the feel of what's changed in the last week while we were gone in the camp.
Okay. Let's see
I will-
then.
I'll jump in real quick. One thing you missed, I think, last session was the rumors still floating around that the scouts haven't checked in from the Death's Handhold.
Mhm.
And they're getting a little more like cautious about it, but they're not panicking still. But it's definitely something we should look into. That did
Gotcha.
pop up.
Okay. Let me see here. So you're just kind of just doing kind of a check-in with things then, Subal, seeing like what's changed, any other kind of news, anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you roll me then? Can you roll me a society?
Yes. Oh, do you want that blind? Sorry.
That's fine. Let's
Okay.
see here. Okay. As you're mingling and everything, yes, you do hear rumors of those scouts again, and yeah, people are really then it's this point where it's like they are probably going to start getting ready to get a small group and try to see if they can find them, because at this point, yeah, it is it is very out of the ordinary to be this long. But let me see also.
You're also cat.
Yeah.
Let me see.
In these last few sessions, cats have been cinematic masters of timing.
Yeah.
Just need to get Aiko in here and be like,
Huh.
God.
Let me see. As you are also, you're hearing this, but then you also hear some other tellings about there were like a group of young orcs that basically how how the orcs here, they kind of really heavily rely on like the Orcs and stuff for sustenance, but that's not the only things. That's not the only things that they eat. A lot of times they have the young orcs like go out and they task with like gathering other kinds of foods like nuts, berries, plants, and stuff from the surrounding area, and so they do that the same thing as the camp. But the other day that you overheard, like they were saying that there was a group of 3 children that went up to gather what they could from the hills to the east, but they have also failed to return, and they definitely do not take like they are not ones to stay like out for like more than a day and stuff for just picking like nuts and berries and stuff like that. So so their parents are pretty worried. And
is that the same direction as the hold?
The hold,
the scouts, the scouts or whatever from the hold that went missing. Is that in the same direction? Death's Hand. Oh, sorry, Death's Hand hold. Gotcha. That's tribe. Gotcha.
Yeah, Death's Hand hold. I don't believe, at least at current, they didn't say a specific direction of where the scouts went just yet. Just know that they were just out scouting. Yeah, that information you have not gotten yet.
Okay, gotcha.
But there's basically now that there are some scouts that's been missing for a while. So now, and it's getting to the point where it's like, yes, those scouts, they should have been able to take care of themselves. They should have been fine for a bit, but now it's like taking too long. But now there's a group of children that are missing that definitely should have been back within like the last like day or two, and they don't want them to be out for that long by themselves.
Gotcha. Okay. As soon as I get word of that, I'm going to go wake the group up. Just, hey, we got a problem.
Shit, what?
Some kids have gone missing.
Oh, damn it. Okay. All right. Give me a sec. I'll crawl out of my log.
Not too far east from here. I know it's getting late, but kids out at night in the Barrens isn't going to end well.
Yeah, being small is it's a thing.
Yeah, Badlands are going to eat them up. So.
Okay. We should also consider how the group is doing. If we are injured, then we're just going to end up dead as well, and then there will be no one searching for children.
How is everyone doing?
Spell slots. I'm half health.
I'm a little better than half.
Me and Midnight are full, I think. Yeah, me and Midnight are full.
What's going on?
Spells.
Some kids have gone missing.
Oh,
Kids?
I used Sure Strike, didn't I?
Used it once.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Okay. I have to change it to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that means I have 0.
Why?
Because I have instant armor.
I'm sorry, can I go ahead?
I got one more potion buried away. If we're gonna get sketchy, I'd rather us play it a little bit more safe, and I'm willing to end this out.
I've got another one on me too. And depending on how long it takes to find them, I might be able to take a little more time to bandage everyone up again. I can do it every once in every hour.
Fuck, of course, only 3. Okay, I'm out. That was my last one.
Good. Yeah. So, I think it'd be best if we all go out and find these kids. I don't know what you guys think. If we should wait until morning or not. Like I said, I can do some more wounds checking once we get on the road.
I just
But
used my
I
last
figured-
one, so.
Well, I can tend wounds every hour.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on how long it takes to find these kids, there might be, if it takes a while searching, then taking 10 minutes for me to stop and bandage people up again.
That means Kit does not have any more seconds. I have to update that. You don't have any on your second rank Kit. You have to update that manually.
Mm-hmm.
We could start heading that way, as long as we got moonlight, as long as tracking's easy, we go as far as we can, and take a break when it gets dark, and start back up in the morning.
I agree. I've got everything we need for a tent if need be. I've got a big tent with me, so if we need to camp, that shouldn't be a problem.
I don't know
I
if
just don't
Kit's
let these
still with
kids-
us or not.
Kit, you are muted if you are with us.
I'm here.
Okay. Just to let you know, when you use a spell, it does not update the slots. You have to manually track those. It's such a pain in the ass, but yes.
Yeah, unless you hit, if you hit cast, I think it should take it out, but you have to hit
Yeah.
cast though.
Yeah, not putting out to the chat box. It's
Yeah.
actually the cast button. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If everyone's in agreement, then I say let's head out and find these kids.
Mhm.
So you guys are just gonna just head out? Or are you gonna let people know what you're doing, or?
I'll let Ardrax know what's going on. Like, kids going missing is enough to be like, hey, talk to the big man. Something big's going on, and let him know that we're heading out to go find him.
We short rested,
Okay.
didn't we?
No, there's no such thing as
Not
a
yet.
short rest.
Oh, we,
Yeah.
just- But we
But yeah, as you go and you speak to Ardax, he goes and he nods like, yes, we did get some concerns from the children's parents. We did take their concerns seriously, but we do have a lot of our staff like out on different hunts at the moment, so we don't have enough other scouts and patrols to go out to go to them. I was going to suggest to the parents to speak with you, but you seem to have found that out for yourself. You could, before you leave, you could go speak with the parents as well. Maybe they might have some more information for you.
All right. Yeah, I'll go check up with them then. Thank you, boss.
You're welcome. I wish you luck on your search.
And so I'll go hunt down the parents then.
Okay. Then as you go, you'll find he'll give the description about the parents, and then you'll find that person with the description with another kind of groups of orcs. They're kind of worried. Some of them are kind of angry, expression on their faces. But you see the woman that kind of matches the description that Thresk gave you, and I guess you're just approaching. Are you going to approach her then?
Yeah, I'm just approaching and just like holding up it like in right hand. I don't have a weapon. The weapon's on my back. I hold up my hand just to show like greeting, and I've got the empty hand emblem on my shield that's still on my arm, and just like I heard there's a problem.
Okay. She looks to you. It's like, oh, problem. You heard of a problem. You did. Are you gonna help us? I'm Therisk. So she kind of motions to all the other the orcs that are with her. All of us have children who have been missing from the camp for 2 days. While it's normally not strange, we're aren't from this area, and we told them all to be back like last evening. They told us they were just going to forage, but they haven't come back. So you're gonna help us look for you're gonna help look for them?
There's a group of 5 of us that'll be going out, and we'll see what we can find. We're gonna head. I heard they were headed east. Is that correct?
Yes. Okay, so the children went missing. Their names are Car, Zan, and Ilo. They don't have their full names yet.
Right. Okay, they're very young then. All right, all right, we're going to be heading out immediately. So I just wanted to get some information from you, let you know what's going on, and then we're heading out to see if we can find these kids.
Thank you. They're properly headstrong, but yeah, those three, they've never failed to return on time. That's why it was so worrying. And it's like, that's kind of why we let them come along with us in the first place. But yeah, it's just, this is not like them.
We'll do everything we can. So he just gives kind of like an awkward nod and a smile, and we're gonna head out immediately. We'll let you know as soon as we find out.
Thank you so much. And I think as you guys are heading out, I think that's where we're gonna call it tonight. We've gone a little bit over, so I think we're gonna call it there.
Cool.
As a reminder for folks, there will not be a game next week, and yeah, so
when we come back,
we'll be Orcs again.
It'll be Orcs again. So yeah, when we come back.
Yep. Oh, and one last thing, anniversary stream next Wednesday for me, so that'll be at 3 p.m.
Yep.
Yay!
Okay, so then let me take us back here. But yeah. So so yeah, we're calling it there for the evening. I hope everybody had fun. The Tooth Fairy stuff went on for a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but I hope everybody had fun regardless.
Yeah, that was fun.
But yeah. So then next time we will be back on the 15th with some more Orcs and Dorks and Triumph of the Tusk.
Yep, sounds great.
Yay!
All right, everyone. Everybody have a good night.
Yep.
Good
Have a good night. We're gonna go find someone to read.
Mm-hmm.